What a oh, what? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, y'all, I am back. Looking crazy. I just threw this wig on, literally just threw it on. Okay, so I'm going to be using this elastic wig band that I got from the beauty supply store and some eyebrow razors. My Got To Be Glue spray and the Invincible styling gel, the kind in black. This is stronger than the kind that comes in yellow, so I'm using that.
Alright dolls, so I'm gonna just hop in here with a little voiceover for you real quick, let you know what's going on. First things first, this is extremely experimental. I really didn't know what I was doing. Y'all gonna see. I thought that I was gonna do a glueless install, but that quickly changed. Like, it just was not happening. You'll see.
I think regardless. Yo. Okay. I have no idea. But I feel cute. Okay.
And so we are back into it. I just went on ahead and decided, let's just glue this baby down. So we're doing our ball cap method, of course. Starting off with the Got To Be freeze spray and that wig cap, pulling it over our ears. And don't spray it in your ears like I did, okay? Because it's cold and wet. But anyway, so we're gonna put that Invincible glue, that gel, right over that area that we just sprayed. And that is going to solidify this ball cap. That's going to hold it down like glue for real. And I'm telling you, it is invincible. So we're going to lay that down and blow dry it really, really, really well until it is completely secure. Add a little spray and go ahead and pull those ears out. So I just cut a little slit, as you can see, and fished my little ear out until it was perfectly, you know, outlined so that I could have some sideburns right there. You see? Yeah, we want that sideburn. So I'm gonna do the same on the other ear. Make sure that you pull those out. That way your wig can really lay flat. You can really minimize your lifting by solidifying those sideburns. And of course we're going to repeat the exact same process. I am going to cover up my ear this time, but we're going to do the exact same process. Spray, glue, blow dry, and make sure those sideburns are really glued down. That way you won't have all that lifting. I'm telling you, this is the key to those ear tabs. Got that foundation, then that hair is going to have some place to go. And honestly, more than having the ear tabs, making sure that your entire bald cap is completely dry before you install your wig, that's really, really the key. That's why you see me doing so much blow drying. You want to make sure that it's completely glued down and that it's not going anywhere. It's not sticky, it's not tacky or anything like that. You need this to be completely dry before you add the glue or any type of adhesive in order to secure your wig. If you're gonna put this wig on, you need your bald cap to be completely secure and completely dry.
so sticky, man. All right. I'm honestly gonna come back when this is fully dry, because I'm not about to chance it. I'm not. Okay, dolls, I have returned. Finally, my cap is all dry. It seemed like it took forever, but that's how it is. Okay, so now, we're gonna go pink today because we're done.
Alright, so we're going to go right on in and cut away the front of this ball cap that we don't need anymore. The best method I found to use is using an eyebrow razor. That way you get that jagged line to give you the most natural looking hairline, because you know we don't have that straight, bone straight across hairline like Barbie dolls have. We really don't have that, even though we are dolls, honey. We slay, okay? So you want to use that eyebrow archer to get you that jagged line so it's not straight across, and it's also gentle enough to use on the skin on your face, because it's already made to use on your face. It's already designed for that, for your eyebrows. So it's the perfect tool to use for this. And then just go in on the other side and try to cut it, you know, as symmetrical as possible, but give yourself some personality. You know, try to mimic your hairline. It's right there. You should be able to see it underneath this mesh cap. It's very thin, so just go in and cut that off gently, and just make it look nice. Make it look like something you want to put underneath your wig.
Okay, I think I am comfortable with that. Now, I think the next step is gonna be to add the elastic. Okay, so I'm gonna attach this. This is my wig from the inside. You see the frontal up here. I'm going to attach it like at the base of the frontal on both sides of like where the ear tabs are supposed to be. So where I cut, where the lace meets the cap, that's where I'm going to sew it, like at the base, and then it should be able to go around the side like that. And I'm sewing it like right on the band of the actual frontal, like that thick part where you sew the frontal to the cap. That's where I'm sewing this onto. Okay, so I have my elastic sewn in. I sewed it so that it loops around, and when I pull this, I don't know how to describe it, sorry, but it works, it works. So pull this just kind of like behind my head, that ish. Then I got that, pull it down.
Okay, so now we have our wig on and in place, and it's time to glue it down. But the first step is going to be to cut out our ears. So if you watched the last video where I made this wig, you noticed that I did not do that. So it's just the frontal on this cap, on this wig, and my ears are not cut out. So I'm doing that now. Very easily and gently, see? And that's where those ear tabs are going to go. That's what I was talking about. So make sure that that's out so you can glue that down and your wig can lay flat. And do the same on the other side. So here you see me placing my wig, making sure that it's right underneath my ball cap where I want it, and now it's officially time to install. So I'm gonna flip this wig back so I can expose my wig cap, my ball cap, and using my free spray, I'm gonna spray a little bit in the middle. That's where I'm gonna start, and making sure that my wig cap isn't rolling up or anything like that, because that will affect my install underneath my wig if that's rolling too much. And I'm gonna grab my blow dryer and dry this a little bit so it becomes tacky just a little bit, and then I'll be ready to apply my glue. But just making sure that that gets a little bit dry, it's very, very flat, and it gets tacky so that I can apply my glue a little bit more. Just go back and forth, you know the deal. Make sure it's just how you want it. Doing this process is just a lot of trial and error, so just do it how you do it. Now I'm taking my bold hold and a coffee stirrer, or you can use a popsicle stick or whatever you want to use, a rat tail comb, and just applying a very thin layer. I'm applying this glue to my wig cap, as well as a little bit on my skin, so that I know it's glued down properly and I can minimize my lifting, and I know that it's officially secured. I'm gonna blow dry that until it's tacky, but I want to do one more layer so that I know this wig will last its full 2 weeks. Thin layers. Again, that's why we're using something like a popsicle stick or a coffee stirrer. Again, you can use the end of your rat tail comb, like a metal tip one, something like that. That will help you get a really thin layer of this, because you don't want to put a lot. It's going to take forever to dry if you do, and it'll just be very messy. So just make sure it's thin, apply it nice and neat, and just make sure that it's real cute, you know. Then go back and dry it with your blow dryer, which you'll see me do in a few seconds. Please, dolls, remember to blow dry on a cool setting. If you have it, make sure you use a cool setting. If you don't have it, go get you a blow dryer with a cool setting. Oop, and I dropped it, but that's okay. I picked it up, and you know, we're gonna do it later. But just put in a little bit more free spray and just blow drying so that I know I've got a tacky finish, and I know I have a really good base to install on. Now I'm going in with a little bit of foundation that matches my skin so that I've got a nice color to my base, to my scalp, my fake scalp that I've created. And taking my wig, I'm gonna gently place it on there. Remember, this glue is activated, it's tacky, so just be very, very careful. Try not to lose your wig like I did, okay? But I got it on there, and I didn't mess anything up, because you know, your girl got skills, okay? Girl got skills. And now gently placing it on there. I'm gonna start in the middle and just nice and neat lay it on there. Placing it exactly where the glue is and pressing it down just a little bit. And she is on, y'all. She is on. Now I got a lot of extra lace up there, so that's why it's buckling and it looks kind of crazy. But make sure you lay the middle first and then you stretch the sides, because you can always cut the sides off, but if it's big in the middle, it's gonna look crazy if you've got gaps. But I do have a little craziness going on because, like I said, I still got that lace. That's why it looks like that. And I'm gonna cover that white spot up. You'll see that later. But I think I'm actually gonna end up changing my entire part for this wig, because it was frustrating me too much. But there is a way that you can cover up the white spots with makeup or whatever you have to do. But she's on. I'm just pressing her down, making sure that that glue is all the way into the lace of the wig, of the frontal, so that it's completely attached and it's secure. but she's on. She is on. And I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Now I'm just trimming the lace off. Again, with my eyebrow razor, that is the best method because you get a really nice jagged line. It can mimic your natural hairline, which is not a straight line, so that's why you don't want to use the scissors. But using that eyebrow razor, just cut that lace off gently. Again, give your hairline some personality, make it look nice, make it look like you. And just remember, guys, practice makes perfect, okay? It's just all about what looks nice on you. Just do it until it gets perfect to your liking. Nobody else can tell you, because your hairline does not look like mine. Your wig is not mine. So, you know, just however you can make yourself look nice, that's the name of the game at the end of the day. Now we are going to melt this lace, so I'm going to tie it down with a silk scarf and let that rock. And look at her, she's so pretty.
Okay, you guys, so another break. I'm gonna let this set and melt and all of that good stuff, and I will be back when it comes time to customize that joint. I can't keep my hands out of my head. This is why I prefer wigs that I could take off, those glueless frontals, because baby, I need to be able to take this off and set her down. Set her on the nightstand right next to me. Look at her living room. But
and we are back. So that lace is melted. She looks so pretty, but I could not get over that white line, that white residue that I had underneath my lace. It was really aggravating me, so I decided to change my entire part. So but at first I was trying to get rid of it with a little bit of alcohol, which does help in some cases, but in this case it was just too much, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Plus, I haven't had a middle part in a very long time, so I decided to try that. So I'm cutting out a little bit of baby hairs along my hairline, and I'm going to pluck my hairline so that it doesn't look so thick, and again, it mimics my natural hairline, which has thin spots and it has full spots, and it's just, you know, it's just got a lot more personality. So again, just try to do something that makes your hair look nice. It's not so bulky. It makes it look like you, makes it look like something that you want to walk around in. Again, this is all trial and error, especially if this is your first time. This is not my first time, but I'm by no means an expert at this. But I think that's why it was very valuable for me to come on here and show you all what I do, because I'm not an expert, but I can do something that looks nice, you know. So yeah, I'm just combing out all of that hair that I pluck. Pull out that first layer of hair, and don't pluck that first one, because then, you know, you're just gonna look real bald head. But get that stuff that's bulky, like towards the middle of the front of your hair, so you know, you see what I'm doing. Now I'm plucking my actual part so I can define that a little bit more, because, you know, it's a lot of hair up there and I changed my part. So now I want it in the middle, so I need to define that a little bit more. Now I'm going back on the other side and just doing the same thing. For a second there, you saw me with a comb razor, and I was just doing a few little face framing little things for my little sideburns, because my sideburns are not as long as the rest of my hair. I think that's just kind of, you know, I don't know, I don't think that looks the most natural to me. I know that me naturally, my sideburns are a little bit shorter, so that's what I did on one side. So I will be doing a few little face framing layers, not a lot, but just a little bit to shape up, you know, give my face some shape, give this wig again some personality. So just cutting those sideburns off with that, and I'm just checking my work, pulling it back just in the event that I do want to pull my frontal back and not just wear it straight down. And it's looking nice. Want to make sure that it looks symmetrical too though. So there I go with my baby hairs and that comb razor. And I like to use a hard bristle brush, so that's what I use to lay it down just a little bit and just combing it out. I think I'm pretty much satisfied with this. I was watching One-on-One, so I'm just checking the TV. But yeah, she is looking good. She is looking nice to my standards. How she look to y'all? Let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Just going in with a little bit of water. That's gonna help me lay that down just a little bit. See, it's like magic. It's like magic. It was so puffy up there until I added that little spritz of water. And that just helped it lay down so nicely. No product, but I might go in with some mousse a little bit later, but I don't need it right now. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is an install, baby.
I'm satisfied. I feel cute. I need to put on some lashes and some lip gloss, but I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's the video. You saw me make this wig start to finish. You saw me lay it. Just a little bit of customization on it. I think I'm gonna rock with a middle part, so I took in a little bit of my faux head. It's usually about this head. But yeah, this is the look. That's the video. That's it. I love you dolls. Thank you for rocking with me, and I'll see you next time. You really can't tell me shit. You really can't. You can't tell me nothing. I love long straight hair. I love it. I love it. Okay.